And good evening, everyone, and welcome into the UFC Fight Cards Podcast, presented by Orange Fire Media. I'm your host, Russ Renault, and welcome here again on another Sunday night in Houston, Texas. Appreciate you being in here for our first live rip of the new Select product. We've got that coming up on the other side in the second half of the show. So if it's your first time joining us, welcome in, and we do two things on this podcast. We talk about the fight cards. That's the first alliteration of the fight cards. And then we open UFC cards. So two meanings of fight cards here on this show. And we can't be more excited to bring you some new products this week. So we got a couple of boxes of those in, and we'll be opening one of those. We'll be saving another one for next week. So what we're going to do here first on the show is talk about last night's UFC Fight Night event from London. The main event between Tom Aspinall and Marcin Tybura. Big heavyweight battle last night. The two Europeans going at it in the main event. And it was a pretty good night. But what we're going to do tonight is we're not going to spend so much time on talking about last night's event. We will hit on the highlights. I do want to get to opening cards as quickly as possible. I'm going to try to do that a little bit more from now on. And then we'll kind of spend some more time on the bigger events, and especially with the pay-per-view coming up next week. We will preview that a little bit. We'll go through the main we'll go through the main events next week, and we'll talk about that. And we usually have our bigger shows for the pay-per-views, and so we hope you join us next week when we open that other box of Select. And also use that chat box. Austin's already in here tonight. Austin, I still got that Michelle Pereira Octagon canvas, and we'll be showing our hits from last week and from the last couple of weeks, and I'll just show you what autograph cards, what numbered cards we have left. So appreciate it, everybody being in here. Let me know where you're from, where you're listening, and just thanks for being here. So let's get to it. Last night, main event, Tom Aspinall and Marcin Tybura. The return of Tom Aspinall almost a year to the day from that torn MCL injury, kind of stretched out his ACL too. So had surgery right away, got back to it, and we just saw, what we expect. Tom Aspinall was phenomenal last night. I'm a huge Tom Aspinall fan. I'm not going to hide that at all, but he was great. First round knockout, and not a whole lot to say about it. He looked great, and setting up things down the road. That's what we will talk about. He said that he will be in Paris to watch Cyril Gane take on who we got coming up right here. Cyril Gane and Sergey Spivak. He's got to win over Spivak right now. You would think that Cyril Gane will take care of business in that. Then you see Aspinall, get Cyril Gane, and then he wants John Jones after that. I don't know that will happen because Sergey Pavlovich is kind of hanging out there. You've got Jones against Miocic in November. You think that Pavlovich, the way that he's gone, will get the winner, and then I think maybe Aspinall gets the winner of that bout. So we'll see. Looked great last night. And somebody who did not look great in the co-main event was Molly McCann. She comes with a lot of hype. She was fun to watch for two fights with the back-to-back spinning knockouts, but really, really bad loss to Yulia Stoliarenko. First round submission, and Stoliarenko really didn't have that in, and Molly flipped herself right into it, right into the submission, tapped out with the armbar. So, there goes the Molly McCann hype train. She had faced Erin Blanchfield, very overmatched in that one. Kind of getting somebody she could handle, and just didn't get it done. So too bad for Molly McCann. But we saw some other good things on this card. I really enjoyed the fight between Nathaniel Wood and Andre Fili. Great fight, back and forth. Looked like Wood had Fili out in the first round, and then, looked like Fili had Wood up against the ropes in the second round, and then it was a toss-up there. And then the third round, I think Wood just landed one good shot that handed him the scorecards, and so he takes home that unanimous decision. So, good job by Nathaniel Wood. Also on the main card last night, we saw the middleweight debut of Paul Craig and he defeated Andre Muniz, the 14th ranked middleweight, with a second round TKO. Paul Craig just going to work with the elbows in the second round, and really making his presence felt in the middleweight division. So we'll see where he goes from here. He called out Bo Nickel, so that'd be an awesome fight to see, actually. Be really interested to see Bo Nickel get somebody like Paul Craig, with Paul Craig dropping down a weight class. So that's a bit about it for last night's card. I thought those were the highlights. There were some good fights down the card, but just as far as the trading card product goes, just not a lot to get excited about. As far as the trading cards go, we kind of relate it to that, and that's why we talk about them, because there's a lot of other podcasts that will break down fights for you, and you can do that all day long, but we've got another half of the show to get to that we want to get to. And so we want to talk a little bit about UFC 291 coming up this weekend in Salt Lake City. So you got the BMF title on the line in the lightweight division, number 2 against number 3, with Dustin Poirier against Justin Gaethje. And Poirier knocked out Gaethje the first time these two met, and I think Gaethje's improved a lot, and it's going to be a great fight. I love Poirier. Not a huge Gaethje fan, but I just think it's going to be a great fight, because I thought Gaethje was great against Fiziev, and we know what Poirier can do. So looking forward to that. Also in the co-main event, we've got a light heavyweight matchup. The number 3 contender, Jan Blachowicz, and he is taking on Alex Pereira in his light heavyweight debut. Pereira ranked number 2 in the middleweight rankings, but the former middleweight champion moving up a division, and so that'll be fun to take on the former champion. So we'll see what comes of that one. Also a middleweight matchup, number 7 Paulo Costa against actually that one's taken off, because we got Paulo Costa further down. He's now been moved to UFC 294, so we'll get to that in just a second. But Michael Chiesa, Kevin Holland, Stephen Thompson, Michelle Pereira, and Derek Lewis in action all next week in Salt Lake City, so it should be a lot of fun. Fight night August 5th in Nashville, so they've had a change in this one. Umar Nurmagomedov is out of that main event, so Corey Sandhagen, number 4 in the bantamweight division, will be taking on number 6 Rob Font. Rob Font also was supposed to take on another fighter in Boston in his hometown on August 19th, but that one is off. He was supposed to face Song Yadong, so out for undisclosed reasons. So we get Sandhagen and Font. Not too bad of a matchup there. Not a whole lot else. Not a lot of exciting stuff on that card, but Ignacio Bahamondes, a rookie in these products, he's on there. Damon Jackson against Billy Q, one of last year's rookies against one of this year's rookies. And also a women's strawweight matchup that has some implications, with number 5 Jessica Andrade against number 10 Tatiana Suarez. So then we get to Fight Night August 12th at the Apex in Las Vegas. And I really don't know what to make of this card yet, because there's only 2 fights scheduled for it, and we're now less than a month away. So welterweight main event with number 9 Rafael dos Anjos against number 10 Vicente Luque. And the only other fight on the card, light heavyweight division, Khalil Roundtree Jr. and Chris Dawkins. So a lot of work to be done on that card. They're going to get something going. Just one of the things that the UFC does. So then we get to UFC 292, August 19th in Boston. Main event for the bantamweight title, champion Aljamain Sterling taking on Sugar Sean O'Malley, the number 2 ranked contender. I've also got a women's strawweight title matchup between the champion Zhang Wei Li and 4th ranked Amanda Lemos. Bantamweight division, got Marlon Vera taking on Pedro Munoz in a top 10 matchup. Also the welterweight division, a good one here, with number 8 Jeff Neal against number 14 Ian Gary. And just if you didn't know, not being rude to not look at the camera all the time, but just with all the setup, my notes are over here on my right side, so I have to kind of go through the schedule that way. Then we skip on to Fight Night August 26th in Singapore, and in the featherweight division, number 2 Max Holloway against number 7 Chan Sung Young, the Korean Zombie. And then we've also got a co-main event, the light heavyweight division, with number 7 Anthony Smith against number 10 Ryan Spann. Anthony Smith has a victory over Ryan Spann. They're going to run it back and see what happens in this one. Then a nice women's flyweight matchup. Number 3 Tyler Santos against number 4 Aaron Blanchfield. Erin Blanchfield, one of the more sought-after rookies in this product, and so she'll be back in action with a top 3 opponent. So that'll be a lot of fun to watch. And we got Fight Night September 2nd in Paris, and we already talked about that heavyweight matchup. Number 2, Cyril Gane against number 8, Sergey Spivak. And then a women's flyweight matchup. Number 2, Manon Fiorot against the number 2 ranked strawweight contender, Rose Namajunas, making her return to the octagon and jumping up to flyweight. And then also our hometown favorite, Baylor Bear, Haley Cowan will be in action, women's bantamweight division against Zara Farron, looking for her first win. Haley Cowan looking for her first win. We're cheering for her hard. So UFC 293, September 9th in Sydney. No main event yet. It looks like we're going to have Kai Kara France and Manel Kape in the flyweight division. Let's see, one of the only scheduled fights for that one so far. And then we got Fight Night September 16th from the T-Mobile Arena. That's actually a bigger one at this point than UFC 293. Women's flyweight championship on the line with Alexa Grasso defending against the former champion, number 1 contender, Valentina Shevchenko. We've also got a big welterweight matchup between Shavkat Rakhmonov and number 12, Kelvin Gastelum in the welterweight division. And Tracy Cortez back in action, women's flyweight division, number 14 against number 15, Jasmine Jasudavicius. So then, just announced this week, got a few fights now on the card for UFC 294 in Abu Dhabi on October 22nd. The lightweight championship on the line again with Islam Makhachev taking on number 1 contender and former champion Charles Oliveira. So we saw this one from Abu Dhabi around the same time last year. So we get the rematch now. See if Charles can get that title back. So we'll see if he learned anything from that defeat last October. Also, in the middleweight division, as we were talking about, number 7, Paulo Costa taking on number 4, Hamzat Chimaev. And also on the card, middleweight division, number 13, Nasruddin Imavov against Ikram Asgalarov. So Costa and Asgalarov were supposed to fight, but now it's going to be Chimaev. So just one more fight to talk about, and UFC 295, November 11th, from New York, Madison Square Garden, heavyweight title on the line with the champion John Jones facing the former champion, number 3 ranked contender, Stipe Miocic. So that is our rundown of the UFC fight cards coming up here in the next few months. So just to let everybody know, if you're watching for the first time, everything that we open on the show is available for sale. And so, you can reach out to me a few different ways. You can find me on Twitter at FightCardsRuss or at Orange Fire Media. You can find me on Facebook, just Russ Renault, Reneau, or Orange Fire Media. And we've also got an eBay store. It's called Orange Fire Lots of Lots. Got a few lots. I post the numbered card, the autograph card, whatever the best card is, I post it. And, I'll usually send whatever I have of that fighter along with it. And you don't even know what you're getting. So you're going to get some extra stuff if I have it. Usually it works out that way. So hope that everybody who has bought cards from me has enjoyed what they got. So because you usually end up with, at least one, but sometimes you end up with like 4 or 5 extra cards. So just something that we like to do here on the show to get some more cards of your favorite fighter in your hands. So I do want to take a look at what we've hit so far. We'll start off with the Donruss this week. We'll get to the Prism in a second because I want to get through these rookies. They are in order. I kind of ordered them by number. So let's go through what we've hit here lately. And we'll start with the rookies in Donruss. So we got Andre Petrosky. We got 3 of those. Molly McCann. Got 4 of those. Bo Nickel. We've got Vase, silver press proof, and the purple press proof. We'll get back to the Donruss in a couple of weeks, but we're going to go ahead and get through our 2 boxes of Select right now. Norman Dumont, Chris Curtis, we've got 3 of those. Takara Close, we've got 2 base, silver press proof. Jack Della Maddalena, got 1 of those. Alex Pereira, we got 2, 3 of Alex. Terrence McKinney, Anthony Hernandez, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Muhammad Makayev, Chris Barnett, 1, 2, 3 of those. Damon Jackson. Tatsuro Taira got a teal press proof. Don't have a base yet, though. We're missing 3 base cards. We're missing Tyra base. We're missing Randy Brown and Raul Rosas. Those are the only rookies we don't have. Aaron Blanchfield, Jailton Almeida got the base, purple press proof. You know, if you wanted those, you can throw in the silver from Prism as well. Amanda Lemos, 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. And to finish it off, got a Kyler Phillips. We also hit an auto with Kyler Phillips earlier, and that one's already gone. So just a look at the rookies here out of Donruss before we get to our hits. So Austin, you'll like this one coming up. We get another look at it. I actually didn't. I forgot. I said I was going to go back through them last week, and I just ended the show, and I never went back through them. But we'll do it now. So this is what we've got left. Kind of best to not as best. Damon Jackson with the blue auto. That comes with a rookie card. Volkan Ozdemir, red hollow laser. Alexander Volkov with a silver hollow laser, number to 99. Also with a hyper prism. Derek Lewis, silver hollow laser. There's our Michelle Pereira, the octagon canvas. Got a Robert Whitaker, octagon canvas. Jeff Neal, octagon canvas, also with a hyper. And that is our hits from Donruss. So now let's go through our hits from Prism. And start it off with these redemptions that we've already sent off. Israel Adesanya with throwback signatures. That also goes with the purple that we have. Vizzy got a purple of 149. Got a BJ Penn redemption that we sent off. And then the Bryce Mitchell, we got a little color run going with starting with the Mojo, the blue wave, the green, little silver press proof to throw in there, Dominators. Like I said, we throw those in. You know, the other ones, like that's what we're talking about. We throw in those other two. You pay for the color cards, and you end up with a little bit extra. Andrea Lee with a teal of 49, purple press proof. Marvin Vittori teal 49, silver prism, silver press proof. Tabitha Ricci, the orange of 99, ruby wave, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rookie cards. Baby Shark. We go Sergey Pavlovich, maybe your next heavyweight champion. Orange of 99. Also the blue wave. Little base in there. Lucas Almeida with the blue rookie with a ruby wave and a silver. Song Yadong, the red of 199 and ruby wave and silver press proof. Yeah, your Rosenstrike, red of 199, cracked ice, ruby wave, and 2 more in prism. Corey Sandhagen with a red of 199, purple press proof, and Saeed Yakub Kakramanov, the red of 199. So that's all of our hits. Let me put these away real quick. Just give me a second. I like to have a little bit of room to work here. All right, here we go. So 2 boxes of Select. We will save 1 for next week. And we've got 5 boxes of Donruss, and we've got 4 boxes of Prism left. So we'll go Select next week. Then we'll get through the rest of our Donruss. we will go to the Prism, finish off that last run with 4 boxes of Prism. Really haven't got a case hit out of that I would consider out of the Prism or the Donruss yet. Got some pretty good stuff, but not crazy. I think our best out of Prism was that Damon Jackson Octagon Prism. That was, we had a gold Charles Oliveira. I mean, obviously that one was good, but nothing that you would call a case hit yet. But wishing us luck here on this box of Select. And I'm actually going to keep this box around because I don't know what everything's called yet. I mean, I could kind of go off last year, but I know they've added a lot. Changed it up a little bit as well. So yeah, usually I toss the box aside, but I think we're going to need it. I think it did, Austin. I did put it, we're ripping the live Select. We'll take suggestions though, because you know I need all the help I can get on this show. So here we go, first pack of Select for 2023. Starting off with a numbered card in the back, I could see that. So here we go. Rafael dos Anjos, Alex Perez, Tybura, John Jones with a silver, and Dustin Poirier. This one is numbered to 125, number 6 of 125. So let's get those put away. I've been waiting for a Poirier number to go with all the other stuff I have. So if anybody wants to start collecting Dustin Poirier, this card's a good place to start, because I've got a bunch of other stuff that you might want. So let's grab this Tybura and this John Jones. Put the rookies. Which one do you not hate, Austin? Poirier? So these packs, you've got 12 packs with 5 cards each. Looking for 2 autos and 1 memorabilia card. So not as many cards as Donruss, but much more highly sought after. Kennedy Njekchukwu, Azamat Mirzakhanov, back-to-back rookies here, Brian Barberena, Mirzakhanov, Brian Barberena. We got Leon Edwards and new. And Jamal Hill, the silver. Premier level. Yeah, John Jones was a premier level as well. Got all the variations in Select. And we go through every card. I know it's a little bit cumbersome in Donruss because there's so many. Not as, you can go through every card and select with only 5 cards in each pack. But we do that because we're on audio platforms as well, so you can listen to us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts. And if anybody's listening, then you can hear what the card is, and then later you can go look at it and see if you want it. So starting off this pack, Charles Oliveira, got a Kevin Holland, Nasruddin Imavov, and then we got some memorabilia coming up. So we got our one memorabilia card coming up right here, Alexander Rakic, and that is numbered 58 of 99. Rakic, when I bought Donruss last year, Rakic was the first auto that I ever pulled. Then we got a Volkan Ozdemir, that silver premier level, and that'll pair up with that Donruss red holo laser we have. So memorabilia is out of the way. Now we got 2 autos left, we hope. We go start off with a rookie, Ignacio Bahamondes. We pulled the Ignacio Bahamondes rookie auto out of Prism. So I do want to share, if it hopefully doesn't mind me sharing this. We had a Jimmy Flick blue holo laser last week, and it sold to none other than Jimmy Flick. It's pretty cool. So appreciate him a lot for that, and wish him well. Big fan of his. We got Santiago Ponzinibbio, Sadiq Youssef, Global Icons with Kamaru Usman, and Werner Jandaroba rookie, and this one is numbered to 175. It's the red it's still just a concourse. The Global Icons cards were pretty cool last year, and they don't pop as much this year. I don't think. All right, here we go. Ricky Simone, Luana Pinheiro, I like to put our rookies aside because we got some friends of the show who like to get a hold of any rookies they can. Like I said, we'll go back through those at the end. Habib Nurmagomedov, Juliana Pena, and here we go with the die cut. Adrian Yanez. It's a new variation this year with Select. Be halfway done after this one. There we go. Lex Pereira. Oh, that's nice. Nice pack here. As far as rookies go. Alex. Followed by Aaron Blanchfield. We usually do our hobby top 5, but it hasn't changed in so long that we kind of left it out tonight. But both of them are in it. That's the top 5 fighters in the hobby. It's been the same. I'll just go run through it real quick as we're looking. Let's bring Alex back in here. Our hobby top 5. Number 5 is Alex Pereira. Number 4 is Aaron Blanchfield. Number 3 is Hamzat Chimaev. Number 2, Shavkat Rakhmonov. And number 1 is Bo Nickel. So we usually do that, but like I said, it's been about 10 weeks since Prism came out, and it hasn't changed. So that Aaron Blanchfield, those are all concourse, but two of the better rookies nonetheless. So there we go with Terrence McKinney, another rookie. Got a good one coming up next. You can probably see it already because you have to get everything in this product. Sorry about that. Just a little sound check there with the mic. Terrence McKinney rookie, and then this is huge. Huge auto coming up right here. One of the first autos of Jack Della Maddalena. Purple, 35 of 49. So that's not too bad for our first box of Select. And then got another rookie here with Anthony Hernandez. So this one is also numbered to 49. Number 25 to 49. To figure out the colors on this one. So there you go. Anthony Hernandez. So we're halfway done. Got an auto and a memorabilia card out of the way. Should be one more auto left. Here we go with our concourse. Davison Figueiredo, Roman Dolidze, Nasruddin Imavov. Let's get these. You know, you get a lot of rookies in Prism. Not as many in Donruss, and then you get a lot in Select. So there we go with Dolidze and Imavov. Then you got Brian Ortega Sensations. And Joe Pfeiffer. Some variation of teal. It's a 249, so not a short print run, but still a rookie color. All right, Yuri Prochazka, Amanda Ribas, Chao Barallo, and a first rookie. I don't remember seeing him in Prism. Maybe there were. Not in Donruss though. We got a Izzy Sensations. And then we've got a Colby Covington, the tricolor. It's premier level. All right, here we go. Kamaru Usman, Dustin Poirier, and another Anthony Hernandez. Got that numbered Hernandez that we got earlier. Go with it. We got Brandon Moreno. And another tricolor. This one, Volkan Ozdemir. It's the second Volkan color that we've pulled. We already have some. Right, let me grab a couple more top loaders for these last 3 packs. Okay. Irene Aldana, Brian Battle. A lot of rookies in here. Juliana Rosa. Have not seen him in previous products. And we got Corey Sandhagen, the tie-dye auto. That one is numbered 5 of 25. So Sandhagen will be in action in 2 weeks. August 5th in Nashville, headlining against Rob Font. So there you go, Corey Sandhagen. There's our 2 autos, and our memorabilia is out of the way too. Then we got another numbered card in this pack with the Drew Dober. Drew Dober, 62 of 75. Well, let's see what we can get out of these last 2 packs. All right, Dustin Jacoby, Jennifer Maya, Vicente Luque, the little filler. Surreal Gone, Global Icons. You have the Dominic Reyes, the tricolor. So that one, not that exciting of a pack. And last pack here. So Joe Selecki. And Li Jiang Lang, Carol Hossa, Gilbert Burns, and to finish it off, we got Jan Blachowicz with the blue. That is numbered to 199, it's premier level. So I do promise to go back through the hits tonight after not doing it last week. Really is a great product. Get a lot of hits out of this one. A lot of these are rookies, so didn't have to top load everything, but I did. So start off with the Dustin Poirier, number to 125, number 6 of 125. That's his concourse. Rookie card, Tybura Tybura. Got the John Jones, is silver. That's just a prism. That's not the premier level. Doesn't say it on there. But John Jones, Asmat Mirzakhanov rookie, also Brian Barberena, Jamal Hill, premier level, Nasruddin Imavov. There's our memorabilia card, Alexander Rakic. That one's numbered to 99. Sparks. Volkan Ozdemir, that's silver. Concourse. Ignacio Bahamondes, rookie. Verna Jandaroba, red rookie, numbered to 175. Luana Pinheiro. Adrian Yanez, die cut. And then we got Alex Pereira and Aaron Blanchfield, Terrence McKinney. There's our big one with Jack Della Maddalena, the purple auto, numbered to 49. Anthony Hernandez, that one's also numbered to 49. Roman Dolidze, Nasruddin Imavov, rookie cards. Joe Pyfer, I believe it's a teal, numbered to 249. Joao Barallo. Colby Covington with a tricolor. Anthony Hernandez, a base, the concourse rookie. Another Volkan Ozdemir, this one a tricolor. No numbers on those. Brian Battle, rookie. Julian Arosa, rookie. Then we got Corey Sandhagen with a tie-dye auto, numbered 5 of 25. So two pretty good autos out of there. Drew Dober in the green. That one's numbered to 75. Dominic Reyes, tricolor. Joe Selecki with rookie. And our last numbered card of the night, Jan Blachowicz with a blue, premier level, numbered to 199. So there you go. There's our first venture into Select. So we got one box of Select down. We've got another one next week, and then we will have 5 boxes of Donruss and 4 boxes of Prism left after that. So we'll just go right through those. So hopefully we'll have another pretty good box of Select next week. So we are live every Sunday at 9 o'clock Central right here on YouTube. It's YouTube/@UFC Fight Cards. And if you subscribe, you're entered into our card giveaways, which we haven't done yet because we got to get those numbers up so that there's a little bit more fairness to it, and not everybody wins. But just trying to build the show. We're still working on guests. I know I've been talking about it for weeks, but just trying to figure out, how to get them plugged in. Really is the main part. Getting them on is not the issue. It's just on my end, getting everything set up to do that. So hopefully we'll be working on that behind the scenes and get some people on here pretty soon, because that'll just make everything grow a little bit better. And you can also help us out. You think there's people that might enjoy the show, just send them our way. And I think this is a good format. You can buy into a break, and it's a lot like gambling, and maybe that's a little bit of a rush. But here, we like to come on, open the product, talk about the new products that are coming out, and give everybody a chance to get what they want. So you see the cards, and you can buy whatever card you want. So that's the way it works. And whatever I don't sell right away will go up on eBay. And just like Austin, he's spoken for that Michelle Pereira Octagon canvas, and so I set it aside. And so, then we work something out. That's just the way it goes. You call for it, we work it out, and you get it. So that's just, I like doing that on this show. I enjoy it, getting people the cards in their PC and stuff that they really like without having to break the bank and go broke trying to do it. So like I said, everything on here is for sale, and so just reach out. You can reach me at Fight Cards Russ on Twitter, at Orangefire Media. You can find me on Facebook, Russ Renault, RENEAU, or Orangefire Media, and also on our eBay store, Orangefire Lots of Lots. But you don't have to go there if you don't want to. You can watch the show and just reach out to me directly, and we can work something out. So once again, thanks everybody for stopping by, and for everybody listening on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. You can come watch the show later on YouTube, and we'll upload the show here on the audio platform here shortly. So next week, more Select, and we will see you again then, live every Sunday, 9 p.m. Central, right here on YouTube and all your audio podcast platforms. This is Russ Renault saying good night. Thanks for making us part of your week, starting off your week here at the UFC Fight Cards Podcast, presented by Orangefire Media, and we will see you next week.